Weh,
doing in here?
loh.
Edith! Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Sengaja nggak boleh baca gitu.
But
Yuk main. Ciu. Iya.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Ketawa sih.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Oh.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Coba kalau iya Metami, jangan dong.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Kenapa nih? Enak. Edith Finch journal.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Pulang ke room tour.
She raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
What? Tunggu dulu. Jadi
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
ceritanya bener apa enggak? Ada. Karena papanya jago bikin gitu bangunan.
Stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
The night you were born. Okay.
The tide went way.
Thank you Kadiatu for the like.
The first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Hah? Oh, air lautnya surut.
Died in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Oh, kita ke sana.
When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Ya. Nyasar.
I got turned around. I started seeing things.
Cerita beruntun. Ih.
things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Apa nih?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh,
Or maybe I came back to them.
or maybe.
I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what
Wait.
are you doing in here?
Loh.
Edith! Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go!
Sengaja nggak boleh baca gitu?
But Mom dragged me to the car.
Oh,
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
about you. Siapa?
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Terbang gua Ismet.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself.
Siapa you tuh? Gue.
But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story
Melayang.
begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Good luck. Tamat. Wow. Oke. Oh. Apa tadi? Sakit. Jadi tahu. Iya, story. Jadi kenyataan. Oh, nggak tahu. Kayaknya bukan. Kayaknya. Sabar ya Isbet. Udah harddisk gak penuh. Kalau penuh, besok gua main yang ulang dulu ya. Resident Evil paling. Pas 2 jam. Kurang beberapa menit. Bye bye. Ya habis bed. Thank you udah mampir ya. Save trip. Save trip. Aduh, betul. Apa nih? Hmm. Ya kayak menghilang. Iya, ada kegiatan. Thank you lah Isbet udah nemenin dari awal sampai akhir. Sayang juga ya. Sayang tadi katanya ada tamu. Tapi ini story banget. Tapi bagus sih. Cuma aku yang di rumah. Ini gue like. Like. Eh? Loh? Beneran?